Good morning. Good morning. How was your night? How was your night? Please listen to this message. There are some people who want to send their daughter, their son and their daughter abroad. You want your child to go to school abroad. Boys and girls, different families. I know you might have done a lot of, spend a lot of money. You might have spent a lot of money for your daughter to travel abroad for school. Please don't send her. Please don't send them. Don't send them to school there. Please. 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 Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You have finished all the arrangements. These families has done all the arrangement to send their daughters, their sons to school abroad. Please don't send them. You have spent so much money, I know that. Every preparation has been made to send these ones to school in abroad. Please don't send them to school in abroad. Please. Please. Somehow, somebody in the family, in your family, this is different family, so somebody in your family have a misgiving, that is it's not comfortable for them to go to school there. Please don't send them. Forget about the money you have spent. I know when I say forget about the money you have spent, maybe you are thinking that this woman don't know how much I have spent. They don't know that all the preparations has been made. Please don't send them. The pictures you have of your sons and your daughters, that will be the only thing that will remind you that you used to have a son. You used to have a daughter. Don't send them. They won't survive. They won't survive what will be done to them over there. Parents, please. Sometimes when your child is talking about something, he or she is not lazy. He or she does not like the way you spend money. It's not as if they just want to be stubborn. They won't survive. They won't come back alive. Please. This thing will happen in the first year as they travel there. Please. They won't come back alive. Please. I see a lot of parents that the government, the police or the government of the country you send your daughters, your sons for school, calling you to come and identify. How do we know that this is your son? How do we know that this is your daughter? It was a picture you showed. You showed that this is my daughter, that this is my son, that they got to identify that it's truly your son or your daughter. Please. These families I'm talking about have just finished making preparations for their sons and their daughters to travel abroad. You have already mapped out, at least if they go to school. Like, we know this country is hard. Nigeria is hard. But at least it's good that the country is hard. You are seeing your sons and your daughters. Then the country is hard, plus including that you lost your son, you have lost your daughter. I beg. If you know anybody that have finished making preparation for their son or their daughter to travel abroad for schooling, I'm talking about boys' corpse of their child to bring them back to Nigeria to bury. I'm talking about, did you hear what I said? Gather the corpse. Gathering the corpse. That is, the dead body was, the bodies were mutilated. It is only the picture that the mother or father was able to use to say, this is my child. I beg, please, don't. Some of you have seen sign. A lot of things has happened in the course of getting money for these two young ones to travel, to go to school over there. I know. Money has been spent, I know. There was disappointment along the way, I know. But at least your child will be alive. Your child will be alive. Biko. When even if I share messages that is not yours, share it. Somebody else. It's somebody else's message, please. Please. Don't say, my pastor has prayed over it. Don't say, the blood of Jesus will take over it. See. Now, God has given you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's not everything that prayer will avert. It's not anything anointing oil will avert. It's not my portion. It's not your portion. Well, saying it's not my portion doesn't mean it will not happen. You have been told what to do. Take all the necessary precautions. Don't go. A living daughter in Nigeria going to school is better than a dead daughter in abroad. A living son is better than a dead son schooling abroad. The government are not going to pay you compensation about the death of your loved one. No. Because something is going to happen that they will be roped into robbery. Any case that will make it believable that your son or your daughter participated in that thing that resulted to their death. I beg, Biko, please. All the preparations has been made to send them abroad for school. Don't send your child. Don't. I beg, please. When you share my video, it will reach your KK, it will reach your Carrefour. I am one person, one voice sharing message. You, my kings and my queens, are thousands and millions of people sharing it so that you get to somebody who owns this message. Biko. Going for deliverance will not advert it. If you know anybody who has made preparation of sending their son or their daughter to school abroad, university level, to school abroad, there is no road. Death is what I see. Death. The kind of death that they cannot be able. They will not be able to pick the corpse one by one, leg here, bone here, head here, to send them back to Nigeria. Okoram. Second message. There are a lot of ladies who their mother hate for no reason. For no reason. The mothers only remember you when you want to give them money, when they need to collect money from your hand. I'm not talking about the normal hiccups with mother and daughter. I'm talking about hatred that started from day one. Hatred that started from day one. That what belongs to you is being given to others. Listen to me. I'm not talking about men. No. Because men and their mothers have this thing, this bond. I'm talking about ladies, women, matured women who have had some altercations with their mother over the years. Mothers and their daughters does not agree at all. But this one I'm talking about is another thing. The hatred is so much that it's so glaring. Everybody knows about it. I know a lot of mothers who love their daughters to death. Whatever the daughter wants, they love one certain particular daughter. Whatever that daughter wants, they give to them. And making those daughters useless. Why the one they hate, those daughters eventually become great, but with all kind of pains. You have spent and spent and spent and spent as a young girl for your mother to like you. She is not liking you. The more you do, the more the hatred. And right now, you have stopped and decided to stop living a certain life that will be generating money to give to your mother. In all this while she has been collecting money from your hand, you have been giving her, doing all the goody girl. You think she loves you. She doesn't love you. Now that you no longer live those certain lives, now that particular lifestyle, you have decided not to live that life anymore. The hatred is so glaring. And now that you have noticed that all the money you give to her, she have them. That your mother is a rich woman. She makes sure water doesn't enter your mouth. She makes sure water does not enter your mouth. I'm going to tell you two things that is going to happen. Number one, you might eventually end up beating up your mother, beating her to stupor. Please don't do that. The urge has been there. The anger has been building up, building up, building up. Please don't give in. Do not give in, Biko. The anger, the frustration has been building up. It has been building up to a level that you want to strike her. Please don't. Don't. Number two, you either get out of that house or leave there pata and don't come back. Your mother cannot change. You didn't do anything to deserve or warrant this wickedness. She will not change. Either you leave that house or you're going to beat her up. My advice from the message I saw is for you to live there. It is high time you start thinking for yourself, living for yourself, loving yourself because you are beautiful. You are a wonderful daughter. You are a queen. There is nothing wrong with you. Get out of that toxic house before you be damaged for life. And when you get out of that house, please don't run into any marriage. Don't run into any man and say, because you are toxic as well. If you don't heal, you are going to damage the man you are going to go to. You are going to damage the next person who comes to you. A lot of ladies have this toxic relationship with their mother. And they thought that marriage will solve everything. Marriage cannot, will not, have never solved anything. That is why some of you turns out to become worse than your mother. Please. Please. I don't know what is it about some African mothers, very wicked, very, very useless, very every negativities. Please. Get out of that house before you strike her. Because if you beat her, you're going to beat her so much that she will go into coma or lose her life because of a lot of tension that have been building up over the years. Please, get out of that house. Get out of that family. In fact, disown yourself from that family. No matter what you do, you can never be enough. You are not, it's not because of anything you have done. You're not a bad person. Get out of that relationship. Call mother and daughter. Get out of your father's house. Get away from there. Do not run to go and live with any man. You are going to damage the man. Because over the years, you never got love. So when you see love, you're going to see it as negativity. Get out of the house. Go somewhere so far and make a new beginning for yourself. Heal from all this wound. Depression is real low. Africans don't want to talk about it. Depression, they call it witchcraft, they call it you need to go for deliverance. They give it all kind of names. Please. Please. Don't give in to all this. So, if you don't heal, don't go into any relationship with any man. Because you will end up having children and doing to your children exactly what was done to you. Please. Be careful. Be careful, please. Your mother is who she is. She cannot change. You know, when we talk about toxic mothers, very dangerous entities, people feel that, especially men feel that, no, why are you talking to your mother like that? Why are you doing this? But they don't know what we ladies go through. They have the love of their mother because to an African mother, having a son is the greatest. Okay, nobody's envying anybody anything, okay? So please do be careful. That is the second message. The third message. I gave that message yesterday. I'm still giving it again today because it came again today. You did your passport. You were supposed to travel at a certain time. You did your passport and the passport has expired. Now, some of you don't want to renew the passport because you are looking at the money. Why spending money to go and renew my passport when I didn't travel with it at the other time? Please go and renew it. But if you have already renewed it after the other one expired, please bring out that your passport, okay? Bring out that your passport. Put it in an envelope. Very clean envelope. Okay? If you cannot get an envelope, put it in a white plain sheet and fold it into two. Okay? Put it beside your bedside. I did not say the little table beside the bed. I said on top of your bed, or whether your mat or your foam. Put it beside you where you lie down. Where you lie down. Put it there. Leave it there for 7 days. When you wake up in the morning to go to your, to go out to your business places, please, when you finish making, you remove it. When you finish making your bed, put it back. Put it back. Actually, you are supposed to travel. Truly, you are supposed to travel. But an uncle stopped you from travel. A hand took your passport. Some of you have gone for visa interview time and time again. No, a hand took your passport. So when you go to passport office, for those who have gone for, when you go to the embassy, for those who have gone for visa interview, they don't see you in the passport. They don't see your actual face. Everything about you is disgusting. One fancy excuse or the other, your visa was denied. Most of you have lost hope. It was your dream to travel. Please, it is that time again for you to travel. And this time, you will travel. So on that white envelope, it has to be white too. It has to be white. It must be white. On that white envelope, write the country. Write the name of the country. Okay? The name of the country. Write the embassy. It does not matter the country you are. Not just this ritual is not just for people in Nigeria. It does not matter the country where you live. Write the name of the country you want to travel to. Write the embassy on it. On the envelope. Write it at the front, write it at the back in case it's so much. Write the excuse given to you the last time why you were rejected. Leave it there. For 7 days. Don't pray. Don't do anything. Put money in that envelope. Put money in that envelope. Put money in that envelope. After 7 days. After 7 days. Please, 7 days I'm talking about, When you say 7 days, morning might be 7 days, night might be 6 days. I'm talking about 7 nights, 7 days, 7 nights. So it will be good when you want to start it in the night, so that the night will complete. 7 days and 7 nights. Put it in an envelope, okay? Leave it there. Please, always write down whatever it is you want to write before starting this ritual. Not that when you have written, after a day or 2 or 3, you remember another one, you write it down. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Because it is what is written on it that will be used for you. If you now, after 2 days, you start writing, you are going to drag back your guardian angel, your spiritual guards and guides. You're going to drag them back. Then after a day or 2, you remember another one you write. You're still going to drag them back. Please, take your time to write it out. The country you want to travel, the kind of job you want to get. Please put it down. State the nature of your traveling. Is it for school? Is it for business? Is it for pleasure? Put it down. Put it down there. Please do not confuse the first message I gave with when I say schooling. The ones I said, is it for schooling, is people who are above 30. Sometimes people want to go and do their masters. But the first message I gave about boys and girls going to school abroad, I'm talking about children, little teenagers or youth who has finished their secondary school. They want to finish the university abroad. That is the people that the first message are meant for. Put it beside your bed. This one is for those that have passports, so international passports. That's the people I'm talking about. This last message. Put the money in the envelope, leave it there. It has to be beside you every day, morning, afternoon, night. Whether you are going to work or not, let it be on your bed. If you're somebody who lives with a lot of people in your house, please tell them they should not near your bed. They should not climb on your bed. They should not near the bed, neither removing the pillow. Please. Nobody should near it. I beg. Then after 7 days and that 7 nights, bring out your passport. Put it back where you used to put it. Take out with the envelope. Please, with the money in it, send it to me. Send the money to me. The envelope, burn it. burn the envelope where you wrote all the writables. Send the money to me. This is the first time I'm doing a live video where I ask you to send the money to me. I have never, for the past 30-something years I've been on this journey, I've never said somebody should do a ritual and send me the money. This is the first time I'm doing this. This is the first time ever I'm doing this. Last but not the least, go and learn how to drive. Go and do your passport. Nkowa mesomaya chigeji chigabo. Chigeji chigabo. Nkowa mesomaya lele. Chigeji chigabo. Mesomaya chigeji chigabo. Nkowa no mesomaya lele. Mesomaya ye. Nkowa mesomaya chigeji chigabo. Go and learn how to drive. Go and do your passport. Go and do your international passport. Go and learn how to drive. Go and learn how to drive. Go and get your passport. Go and get your international passport. Go and learn how to drive. I got a message last night that said, do not hunt for what you cannot kill. And I said, what kind of message is this? I am told to tell you, do not hunt for what you cannot kill. Achonanta ina amambung. That message cut deep into me. I grab it with my two hands. And I memorize it. And I went through the past, my past life. I went through my future life. I said this word, I will hold on to it. Do not hunt for what you cannot kill. And that is exactly what a lot of you are doing. That is exactly what many of you are doing. In fact, I'm going to say that is what most of us, many of us are doing. We are hunting for what we cannot kill. Every girl wants to marry a wealthy, rich man. But they don't know where to get them or how to get them. They are not socially suitable. They cannot make meaningful conversation. They know nothing about politics. They know nothing about investing of money or bringing out of money. They know nothing about anything. Yet they want to get married to a very wealthy man. And the only way they believe they can get it is by praying. Is by sowing seed. Is by doing spiritual work. Oh my God. OMG. That is the only place they believe they can get it. Praying on their nails on the church. That is the only thing they know. They want to get married to a very wealthy man. They don't know how to make a meaningful conversation. They know nothing about anything. To them, getting married to a rich man is the man taking care of their family. But what about, how do you take care of that? How do you take care of the man? How do you engage his mind? A lot of you young men want to marry a woman who has money. So the only way you know how to get such women is by your penis. With your penis. Or do you think what goes on into the mind of the rich woman is only sex? Sex and sex. They don't engage in meaningful conversation, because to them, what does a woman know? If she knows nothing, why is she rich? Do not hunt for what you cannot kill. Don't do that. You want to travel abroad. It is good. It is wonderful. Learn a trade. Learn something. Learn something. Learn a trade. So that if this doesn't work, this will work. Have plan 1 to plan 1 million. Plan A to plan Z. The difference between here and there is T. T. The difference between here and there is T. That is time. That some people travel abroad and come back with plenty money. And some people travel over the years, they could not come back with anything. It's because this one was prepared. This one wasn't prepared. And let me just travel. My friends traveled anyhow. All you carry in your mind is how to sleep with women and get whatever you need to get. I want to tell you that Oyibo people don't they wisen up right now. Learn something. Learn plumbing as a man. Barbing. Learn something. Electrical, whatever. Learn something. The ladies, learn something. I remember those days. The person who make my hair, the people who make my hair are men. The ones that make my nails are men. When I was in Maryland. I love going to a salon where men make hair, make nails, pedicure, manicure. Do not hunt for what you cannot kill. You see, at the end of the day, your penis, you are just like every other man with a penis. At the end of the day, all you have upstairs is just your penis. Nothing else. And as a young lady, at the end of the day, the only thing you have is your vagina, which every other person have a vagina. And aside from vagina, you have nothing upstairs. Please, do not hunt for what you cannot kill. That is a message. That is a proverb. Do not hunt for what you cannot kill. Are you preparing to be great in life? Are you in the ways of going to the corridors of power? Are you prepared? What do you know about anything? Nothing. Get yourself acquainted with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. My name is Yoko. So I bid you a very good morning, my kings and my queens, gods and goddesses. Okay. Good morning to you. Have a pleasant, wonderful, beautiful morning. May today bring you all that you hope for. May today bring you peace, calmness. May today bring you that phone call you have been expecting. May the day today bring you answers to your question. And may that test that you have been dreading, thinking is going to be positive to that dangerous sickness, may it be negative. May that scan and test results that you have been expecting with prayers that let it be for pregnancy, may it be that you are pregnant. May that job interview that you have been expecting the calls, because this was your last interview. You have tired of going from one place to the other. In fact, your CV is littered all over the offices of different companies. May today bring you that good news. May today bring you that good news. May that quotation that you supplied, you gave to that man, to that woman, may that quotation be accepted. May they be accepted. May that job offer come to you. May your feet lead you to your place of blessing today. May everything you have been expecting come exactly as you wish it, as you prayed it. May favor, grace, mercy find you wherever you are. May they find you anywhere you are. May favor, grace, and mercy find your account number. May you be remembered today. He said,